So I've noticed that even global elite players do this, and I feel like I really need to make this video to explain what the consequences could be. Please note that everyone is different, but what I'm about to tell you works really well for me.
Let's roll.
Let's take this example. You're holding this angle because you think that an enemy might push. See where my crosshair is? So many players do this, but I'm not sure that placing your crosshair like this will help you. In fact, it might even help the enemy more. Why? Because your brain needs to process extra information under pressure. So what's my point? I have a pretty normal reaction time, but if the enemy decides to push, I will most likely need to readjust my crosshair. Your brain is able to translate this action, but what most people forget is that when you're under pressure and it's in the heat of the moment, it's harder to process everything that's going on. So how can I simplify this scenario? By placing my crosshair where I'm expecting the enemy to be and combine this knowledge with my reflexes. Having this mindset simplifies the steps your brain needs to process under pressure. If I'm holding checkers from B site on cache, for example, I'm going to place my crosshair here, because if the enemy pushes and goes for a wide peek, I'll be ready to shoot without needing to readjust my crosshair. Another example, if I'm holding bathrooms on overpass, I'm going to place my crosshair here because I know that the enemy will need to wide peek me if they want to push for info, so this combines very well with my reaction time. Now you might think, but what if the player decides to peek me here? Well, that means the enemy needs to stop halfway to peek you. And to get a clean view of what's behind the wall, the enemy needs to fully commit to the peek. But that's not really the point of this video. Holding a position is all about compensating for your reflexes and knowing where the enemy will be. If you hear steps, you can almost always peek wider than usual. It's easier to build up your confidence and to see the pattern that most players use to attack you with.
Makes sense, right?
Thanks for watching, hope this video helps. Make sure you follow me on Twitter or Facebook for updates, Instagram if you want my face. Stay awesome and go bananas.